On the airwaves, we fly so high, talking movies till the night rolls by, filming life and it makes we feel. Welcome to the social reel. Lights, camera, action, hit the play. Stories that find us night and day, from the heart to the silver screen. Every tale and dream in between. Tune in now, let's take a ride in this reel where thoughts collide. Movies and life will reveal. Dive into the social reel. Tune in now, let's take a ride in this reel where thoughts collide. Movies and life will reveal. Dive into the social reel. Tune in now, let's take a ride in this reel where thoughts collide. Movies and life will reveal. Dive into the social reel. Tune in now, let's take a ride in this reel where thoughts collide.
Hello, my friends. We meet again. It's been a while. Where should I begin? Scott rocking out over there to our theme song, like as always. I'm Aaron,
That's what you see behind the scenes that you don't see.
joined by my best friend, co-host, brother-in-law, producer,
All around tag along guy.
hanger up of things, Scott.
Yes, the hanger up of things.
Well, look, Scott has stuff behind him now.
Yeah,
It doesn't look
a
like
little bit.
a total, bareness that it was. The room is pretty much completed. I went and sold another huge batch of movies. But as you can see behind me, these are all full. These are all my Criterions, and behind old boy Scott, I finally hung my When We Were Young sign. All the Coheed masks. I got the Vinegar Syndrome skate deck up there. We are living the good life, sir. But as you can see, ooh, look how nice it
No,
looks.
he's never going to get the camera back in place.
I will be fine. For all those who checked out the videos that I posted last week of the, what did I do? I did a loaner event. Oh, the unboxing video.
The unboxing.
Thank
yes.
you. Check the YouTube numbers. More people than I expected. Also doing well on the TikTok, and we are live on TikTok. So send those hearts. Like. But yeah, but
Thanks for the galaxy. Thanks for the galaxy.
we have no idea if we got Galaxy. We made
I don't know.
$1.18 off of Crystal last time. It's the first dollar I've ever made off of doing a podcast. $1.18.
Fucking ballers.
Yeah, for real, dude. I'm stoked. All right,
Put that towards your towards the Warp Tour,
please. It gets more sad every time I think about it.
because that dollar, whatever you said, $1.25 is worth about 75 bands that have been announced already.
Nobody knows who they are. It's so
There's one band that I'm like, 311.
I guess we're going to see 311.
Guess we're sitting and watching
I
311.
think Falling in Reverse is going to be there too, and I think you kind of like Falling in Reverse, so
the Ronnie guy,
yeah,
the weird guy that just screams at everybody on the internet.
yeah.
Yeah,
So whatever.
you guys went and saw him. I didn't go see him.
I didn't see him.
I thought you guys went and saw them.
It was the same week as when we.
Oh,
were
you
young.
gave those tickets away to
I
somebody
did.
else.
I
Yes.
did, yeah. So that'll be the first time me seeing them. They haven't been announced yet, but they're going to be there. And then I'm still holding out hope.
Anybody's going to be there.
Dude, I still think Blink-182 is going to be there. Between those, there's that spacing. I believe that's who's going to be there. But just I don't like to think about it. I'm very upset. So
It's a lot of money.
we might go
311.
See, yeah, we might go see Hinder tomorrow. So we'll decide tomorrow, and then we'll have a story about it, or we won't.
I think you're pretty close to deciding on that one.
I don't want to go. Honey, I'm loving me so late. You can just hear Hinder right here. We're gonna get flagged for copyright because that sounded exactly like the song.
Sounds just like it. All the women are like, God, such a fantastic love song.
Oh yeah.
Makes me moist.
So we did not do a show last week due to the Super Bowl. We knew that everybody's gonna be watching the Super Bowl. We watched the Super Bowl against our will. It was boring. It was a boring Super Bowl.
Usually, and you look forward to the commercials, and the commercials weren't even good.
no
Because I think what they've been doing now is
releasing them.
they release them way early. So you get them either online or they just play him and you see him already, and they play him leading up to the Super Bowl. It used to be like the Super Bowl was the first.
Yeah.
It was the first time you saw that commercial.
Especially when it comes to like trailers and stuff. I didn't really see any trailers.
No.
I saw the Thunderbolts one, but it's like it just shows you clips and then it's like go online to watch the full trailer. It's like, but I'm watching Super Bowl. Like,
Right. And everybody jizzing about Kendrick Lamar. And I'm just like, meh. I mean, he's fine.
I like Kendrick
He's
Lamar.
all right.
Oh, I know the fucking memes.
But I'm like,
Just
whatever.
haven't stopped.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey,
Cool.
Drake. I heard
Yeah.
you like him young. Like, okay, we already knew that Kendrick didn't like Drake, and we already know that
Yeah.
song has been out for fucking like 8 years. Like, relax.
If you're a Kendrick Lamar fan, you probably loved it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I haven't gotten into Kendrick Lamar. I mean, I like the hip hops.
Me too.
Hip hops. Hip Hop Anonymous.
Hip Hop Anonymous. I mean, you give him all the easy.
I
ones.
like stuff, but there's something about Kendrick Lamar's voice that I just don't like.
No.
No, I just don't
it
like
the
his
mumble
voice.
rap?
No, it's just he's got a weird tone, man.
Sounds like Kermit the Frog.
I tried because I was like, oh, people are like super into this guy, man, and I'm
I
like,
like the Be Humble song.
see, I don't even know, man, because I
Sit
think I
down.
went on to I went on to
Be humble.
Spotify and like pulled up some stuff, and I was just like, nah, I don't dig it.
You were like, thanks.
Next.
But no thanks. From
Next.
the land of Scott Leamy.
And I don't care. Like I said, everybody making it all super like, oh, people didn't like it because he was spitting facts, or oh, white people don't like. I'm like, I don't care, dude. I don't care for him, man. Not my.
I haven't heard
thing.
anything about. I haven't.
Oh, there was with anything they do, it's always going to be about stupid nonsense.
right. I thought you were going to say stupid Nazis. I was like, wait, what?
Everyone's a Nazi.
That's right. Are you watching this show? You're a Nazi. Okay, so we don't have. I haven't watched any movies, man. I watched some old ones. I watched That Darn Cat, which is a terrible.
What'd you do? What'd we do yesterday?
We went and had Amir's birthday. Friend of the
Amir,
show.
our first guest.
That's right. Friend of the show, Amir. We went to his birthday. We went to like
It's got it's like one of those escape room places.
It was okay. I was
Kind of.
I was gonna compare.
I think they do have them because when I went to the back, there was like a Jeep in the back, one of the other rooms. So I think they have escape rooms there too. Like, I don't know. It's one of those places where you go and it's just like you walk into this lobby and they're like, you're either going to go to one of these doors. But it was a game show place.
Yeah, no, it was a game show place, and I'm glad you mentioned that it was like an escape room because it was like an
Very
escape
much
room.
like
And we had the classic room, which was like Family Feud and Price is Right, and
the wheel, the spinny wheel, and the Plinko.
Wheel of Fortune, and it was a lot of fun. Now,
It was fun. I don't know. I mean, I'd have to look at the price.
I paid $45 for each of us.
Yeah, but how much was that? Like, was that for every adult there, or was it like, hey, we only need so much money per person?
I don't know. That's what I paid.
Because it was pricey. If I lay it out, because you had to have 9 people,
Yeah.
like minimally. So like $45 a person. I mean, you do the math.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of money.
I don't know if it's worth that.
I mean,
you only
we-
get an hour.
It's an hour. You get an hour. That you have a host. You have a
The
guy
host-
that's on the mic, and then
the
you got
host
another
is
guy, and
funny.
he's wearing a shiny, blinged out jacket.
Oh, so they use it for like team building and shit.
Yeah, I
that's
could see
kinda
that
cool.
because like one of my other jobs, we did that. We did like an escape room thing, like with our team, and I was just like, whatever.
Did you win?
We did. We actually beat the room.
What?
Yeah.
I've only done one escape room, never beaten the room. So, okay, I'm looking into it now. They have the classic and the prime. So it looks like
The Prime's got like the TVs and the like it's like a tic-tac-toe thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
She was like explaining it. Like,
it has like match game and stuff. It says $36 a person.
I think you got bamboozled.
You think so? Well, I didn't get him a birthday present.
Send a
so it's okay.
screenshot of that.
Hold on. Let's see. 9 people, 332.55. So, let's see. If I go to book it, optional gratuity.
They are all about the gratuity,
They
man.
really are.
They were like hands out for tips afterwards, and I mean, I get it, but that's a lot for an hour.
Well, whatever. I don't care because I didn't get him a present. So there's
Right.
his present because it is $36.95 plus $2.80.
I guess if you break it down to that per person, it's not
Required
terrible.
gratuity 20 plus participants, 8% gratuity required for groups of 20 or more. But they
Can you
already
imagine having 20
they
fucking
already
people in
hit you
there?
with the gratuity
With
right?
20 people?
No, because it says $280 at 9 people, so it's $25 extra dollars.
So what was the name of this place?
Game Show Battle Rooms.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Game Show Battle Rooms.
Yes.
Super original.
I think
We were like, hey, man, people sitting around. So we
was
we
a-
have this concept. We're going to do this like a game show place. Like, what can we call it? I got it, bro.
Game Show
Game
Battle.
Show Battle Rooms.
It's like escape rooms.
I think you're onto something here.
So we went and ate at Bonfire first, which was fine. It
was okay.
It was okay. I don't think I'll ever go back there, but it was okay. And then we went to the Game Show Battle Rooms, and that was a lot of fun. Who won, Scott?
I mean, you guys had an extra person.
Oh,
So,
that's why we won.
I mean, yeah, you had extra people.
Okay.
We had a child. It
So
was just 3 of us. It was me, Amir, and the friend.
yeah,
I don't remember what her name
I
is.
don't either. I feel bad. I know Amy? No, I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, no,
I was Uncle Firecrotch.
yeah, I was Fallout Boy.
Yeah.
We'll get to that later.
I would not be a part of that video. Well, I might sit in the corner in the video,
That's fine. And just
like
scream
a,
things.
like a picture in picture.
Yeah,
just
we'll
laugh,
get to that in just a second.
laugh the whole time.
Let me finish this, and I'll talk about that. So, at the end of the game, we're playing Plinko, which is, if you've ever watched The Price is Right, you drop the little disc, it tick, 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 tick,
Clacks down the little pegs.
and then it falls into one of the things. And the guy literally says to me that because they had fucked up the scoring on the screen. The scoring was off.
it was right.
It wasn't. You
Yeah, it was
guys
like
were
6,000 to like 1,000.
Yeah,
it was
which-
perfectly fine.
which was wrong. So, so he tells me that I'm pissed. He's like, this guy's pissed about the scoring. Go fucking,
Go fuck yourself.
yeah, go get
But
back.
that was me. I was saying that.
Get back up there, drop the thing. And he's like, if you get this one, you guys get 1,000,000 points. You win the whole game.
So let me explain it from my point of view.
Okay.
My POV.
Uh-huh.
So he tells Aaron, get up there. If you drop this. So in the middle of the thing, there's like this little catch.
And I
That
got
if-
it the first time.
That if you catch it in the middle part, the other team gets the points.
Correct.
So Banana Hands over here
Banana hands. That's me.
fucking drops the puck and it tumbles outside of the game, which should be completely illegal anyways. It hits
their
the little envelope.
technicalities.
It hits the envelope and it like flies out and like hits a peg and drops back in and hits the 1,000.
Whatever.
Just like the ones that you guys did that fell completely out, doesn't count.
It counted.
Doesn't count. You don't get a redo.
I hit the 1,000, and he said, "Game's over. You win."
It was a fucking one of those 1 in a million shots. It would never happen another lifetime.
I mean, it was
But
awesome.
You know what?
It was so much fun,
Have
dude.
your fucking moment of glory.
I did have my moment of glory. So we won the game. I lifted the thing. We went and ate freaking ice cream at Andy's, and that's how we finished out the night. It was a lot of fun. It was fun hanging out with my friends.
Drove home at incredible rates of speed on the freeway
Dude, it was so fast. It was so fast.
as people were passing me.
Oh, dude, it was so fast. My son is entering the room. Please leave. Thank you so much. Close the door. Close the door. This is the best podcast ever. Anyways, okay, so what is, if you've known me for a long time, which you haven't, let's be honest. Scott has, my wife has, my kids have, but that's it. Jesus Christ. You have to restart this whole thing.
No, you're good.
You guys know that I hyperfixate on things.
Here, I'll lock the door.
Thank you. This is the best podcast ever. I like where we just stop talking for 10 minutes. That's okay. So anyways, yeah, I hyperfixate. I hyperfixate on a lot of stuff. I find something, I learn everything there is to learn about it, and then
Then he moves on to something else.
correct. It's like, and then I tattoo it on my body, buy everything associated with it.
And this is all in a 24-hour period.
Right. You're not wrong. And so last year when Scott and I went to, when we were young, I went for My Chemical Romance, but we wound up watching Fall Out Boy. And I did not care about them at that moment in time.
Talked a lot of shit about him, quite frankly. I
did.
remember.
I did. And
Yeah.
I I was not a fan, and in the moment,
I know the few hits.
yeah, okay,
I know the sugar we're going down. I know the one fire from fucking Pitch Perfect.
Fire.
We're on fire.
I don't know what that one is.
Light 'em up, light 'em up.
Okay,
Don't make me
We're
sing
on
more.
fire! Yeah,
That's exactly what I said.
oh,
Like I know that.
that's the Phoenix.
Yeah.
No, my songs know what you did in the dark. Anyways, I have become royally obsessed with Fall Out Boy, and don't pull it up now. But the reason is why is because I read these 2 books. Now I'll get to those books in a minute. But I am so fucking obsessed with Fall Out Boy now that they're like in my top 5 favorite bands because I have done nothing but listen to Fall Out Boy. I know everything there is to know about all their albums now. I know how they got started. I know how this is all a Pete Wentz baby, which I kind of already knew that, but I didn't realize how much of a Pete Wentz baby it was. And, Patrick Stump, the relationship, all that stuff when they were touring all the time. They were they were like kind of competing against My Chemical Romance. In my opinion, My Chemical Romance won because, the Black Parade is like a god tier album. And while Fall Out Boy has a ton of really good albums, I don't think they have anything that.
This is what I find hilarious about
Matches.
generational stuff, man.
What? You don't think the Black Parade's a god tier album?
No.
You.
I'm a
I'm gonna get
lot
mad.
I'm a
gonna get
lot
mad at you.
older.
I'm gonna get mad at you.
I'm a lot older. That shit came out when I was like way older, man.
Yeah, but
This is what I find funny about generational stuff, dude. I grew up in the 80s. I grew up listening to hair metal bands. I was a teenager through the 90s. I got to experience the grunge movement from hair metal and then the whole rock movement of the 2000s. And late 2000s is when you're in that category.
no. I literally showed one of the books we're talking about is from 1999 to 2008. That's when all this happened.
1999.
Yeah, so new metal was on its way out. We'll get to this when I talk about the fucking books, dude. We're jumping around too much. Fall Out Boy, they do their thing. They're like, rah, we're Fall Out Boy, and I'm really excited. I'm going to see them on Friday alone because fucking Scott rather go play softball. But yeah, they're playing the Innings Festival, which I hate. But I'm gonna go see them on Friday all alone, and I'm gonna light it up. I'm on fire, and I'm really excited because I really wasn't into them when we were young. But now that I kind of
But now
reintroduced myself to all the songs, I'm like, these guys are fucking amazing. And now that I kind of know what the songs are about and how like Patrick was feeling at the time and how Pete was feeling at the time and how that all worked out and all that good stuff, I'll get into that later. But directly after this show, not going to be live. It's just going to be a video. You're going to have to go to our YouTube and watch. I'm going to be ranking,
what everybody's asked for.
yeah, all the Fall Out Boy albums and the opening songs. So I'm going to rank. So just because, there's one album that ranks number 1 doesn't mean that the song is going to rank number 1 from that album. So it's all the opening songs and all the albums ranked.
See, it's like me and this guy that I play ball with. He's older than me.
Yeah.
Imagine that. And we play music on the field all the time. And I've got like a very much broad variety of music on my like playlist. And he's always like, when like 80s stuff comes on, he's like, oh man, dude, this is like, he's like, what do you think about this stuff? Like we have these musical like conversations. And I'm always like, matter of fact, I'm like, I think this. And he was just like, what? Are you kidding me? Because he's like super 80s, like Ozzy, AC/DC, the 80s rock stuff, like the big rock.
Right.
And, I've got these like deeper cut thoughts, when it comes to like what I think are like, people. When you ask anybody what the greatest rock song ever is, you're going to get 500 different answers.
Well, duh. But
And
you can't
it's fun to ask somebody that question, but there's people who get mad about like your answer and be like, that's clearly not the greatest rock song ever.
Hold on. I'm not telling you to say that the Black Parade is the greatest album of all time, but you can't deny that it is one of the most one of the best, most influential albums to ever be made. You hear,
For that, maybe that time.
No,
In
you-
that genre.
bro, you hear, I hate saying stuff like this, but it's 100% true. When you hear Ding and everybody knows that the Black Parade's about to start, that is a new generation's Bohemian Rhapsody. Everybody,
We're getting a little thick.
everybody knows the fucking words of that song. We're not getting thick. You're not opening your mind, bro. You're being an old curmudgeon right now.
because what I'm thinking of, you're talking about the Black Parade as one of the greatest albums.
it is.
Now,
It's a concept album.
when I think
and it's
of-
so fucking good.
So when I think of what is the greatest concept album of all,
Operation Mindcrime.
it's up there. Yeah.
You don't even like the government. Shut up.
Operation Mindcrime is a great album. But those are albums that were. I mean, look at the gap between like years between these albums, and that's why I said like when you get to different generations, you're going to get 20 different answers.
But I can go
to
back.
compare My Chemical Romance to like Bohemian Rhapsody,
Yeah. Bro, this is what I'm saying. I can go back and say, Van Halen, probably best guitarist of all time. Those are really good albums. You can't get past your old age and be like, Black
I can.
Parade is.
I understand
really
for
good
like
album.
your generation, but I don't like. I hear it and I'm just like, okay, it was probably a good album for the bands that were out at that time.
No, it is a god tier album. It's 18 years old and it's still finding new audiences. It's still being praised today. They literally are playing that album in the summer. I'm going to the Texas show, and all the tickets sold out in like less than an hour. So yeah, it's not a generational thing. It's fucking.
Well, tell me the people that are there.
They're all
You're going to be 40, 50-year-old people there?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, like I said,
Well, you will be,
It's
yes.
18 years old. It's finding a new audience.
Probably only because of social media.
You're so stupid.
Milli Vanilli found a new audience and charted because of social media. Does that make that album one of the greatest albums of all time?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying
just saying-
it's one of the greatest albums because I'm saying it's one of the
They're
greatest.
finding a new audience.
I'm saying it's one of the greatest albums because it is in fact one of the greatest albums. You are
That's-
wrong.
That's some heavy words to
What?
put My Chemical Romance as one of the greatest albums of all time.
Yeah, and a
With
top
with the plethora
in
of
the
albums
in a top
in the
100 list,
universe.
it would be on the list. Yes,
Ooh, in 100 list?
Yeah, it
I don't
would.
even think it makes 100 list.
you're stupid. You're a
I am-
stupid old man.
No, I think I'm pretty
Go
darn
yell
correct.
at a cloud, old man. You're not
I
correct.
guarantee. Here, where's my phone?
It's-
You talk.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a top 100 greatest rock albums
Well,
of all
it's not
time.
a rock album, so
Sure, it is.
Nope, it's not. It's not a rock album. So
Here, then I'll just go top 100
emo albums.
greatest albums of all time.
Uh-huh.
Apple Music, 100 best albums.
Okay.
Let's go there. It's probably on Apple Music.
Okay.
It's a bunch of fucking,
What? A bunch of fucking what?
I don't know.
This is
You're
interesting
going to have to talk
pod.
because I'm going to have to like,
This is interesting pod.
oh, see, I'm already out of this list.
Why?
Number 100, Robin, Body Talk. Who the fuck is that?
Oh, that's the song.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Next, number 99. Now, this is where I get super like Hotel California
Uh-huh.
as number 99. What's above Hotel California?
The Black Parade.
Oh, Astro World by Travis Scott. Fuck off, Apple Music. I see. I'm out. I'm out already.
You don't know how to Google because you're an old man. So I just Googled Black Parade best album of all
of course,
time.
when you
Hold on.
Google Black
Hold
Parade best
on.
album of all time,
So it's only on one list. It's on the Rolling Stone 500 greatest albums of all time list. It comes in at number 361.
wow, that's pretty up there.
I mean, it's still up there.
I got to get Lord.
Uh-huh.
Of the 100 albums, and you have Lord and Travis Scott on this list.
I don't know who Travis Scott is. So I'm trying
He's a rapper.
okay.
Usher.
Which album?
The
Confessions?
fucking Confessions.
These are my confessions. Just
I need to get to like one. Solange. Isn't that Beyonce's sister?
I have no idea.
I think that's Beyonce's
Are you
sister.
sure that's not like what the 100 that are trending?
Apple Music
Trending right
100 best albums. Rage Against the Machine was on there.
Okay.
AC/DC. Guns N' Roses at like 50 something.
There you go.
Oh, what the fuck happened?
Well, Solange, bro. Do you even Solange?
Apparently not. I need to figure out how to get to number one. I want to see what their number one album is. I'm gonna keep clicking here.
Okay. Well, I would like to talk about these books at some point.
Well, here. Which one was here? We'll go to this one. Boop boop.
All right. Hold on one second.
You were not ready.
I'm not ready.
You
I'm
are
sorry.
not ready at all.
I'm trying to do three things at once.
They have Lady Gaga.
When we don't
ahead
have,
of
like, a plan.
AC/DC's Black album.
When we don't have anything to talk, anyone to talk to, we go fucking so far off the rails. It's fun. I like it. All right, so I have not been watching a lot of movies. I've been honestly working on this room, focusing on work. Went out with Scott a bunch, hanging out with the kids. But I drive for a living. I drive a truck. And I'm able to listen to a lot of audiobooks, and I don't really give a fuck what you say. It's not the same as reading a book. The information is being.
It is the same. Just don't tell people you read the book.
But I did read the book.
No, you listened to the book.
Okay, whatever.
There's a difference.
You are literally getting the information the exact same way.
But you're listening as opposed to. That's like saying, yeah, I watched this album.
No.
It's exactly the same.
Because when you watch a music video, you're not watching
Man.
for the video.
The first time I watched the Black Parade album, man, right in the feels, dude. Hit me.
Greatest albums
Greatest
of all
album to
time.
watch ever.
So, this book.
Beyonce's on this list very high.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
This is why I don't believe Apple Music.
Nobody believes Apple Music.
Dark Side of the Moon at 28.
I mean, that's a great album.
Yeah. Okay, we got Led Zeppelin.
Can I talk about
Sure, you're talking. You're talking.
No, you're
Kanye West is apparently better than Dark Side of the Moon.
not. Bro, that album fucking rips.
Better than Dark Side of the Moon?
Have you ever heard it?
I've heard
'Cause
it.
It's really good. Runaway is probably one of the best songs ever made.
You talk. I'm down.
All right.
I'm down into the top 10 now, so we can actually go over the top 10.
So, well, let's just talk about the top 10 because I really want to.
You want to talk about
Yeah,
top 10?
I really want to do deep dive.
Here,
into
let's go back.
Sellout and
Let's go
fucking-
back.
Okay, we took Sellout off the list.
Number 10,
Okay, let's do this.
Lemonade by Beyonce.
I mean,
Better than Dark Side of the Moon? I'm just using that as an example. Better than Appetite for Destruction?
I can tell you it's not better than the Black Parade.
Well, I mean, is it in the top 10? We'll see.
Lemonade, I have never even heard.
I mean, someone clearly bought it and put her up there at number 10. Number 9,
The Black Parade.
Nevermind by Nirvana.
Okay, not in
I can get
utero.
behind that. I don't know as high as it is, but I get it. It's a generational movement album.
Not-
It changed a whole generation of
Not
music.
in utero. Isn't that their first album?
No, Nevermind is their first album.
Are you sure?
Yes,
In
with the baby.
utero is the second.
With the
album.
baby penis.
Okay.
Number 8.
Probably gonna get it flagged for baby penis.
Well, we just won't show it.
Okay.
Come on. Go back. Number 8. Back to Black by Amy Winehouse.
I mean, she is considered like a huge.
Number 8 of all time.
I mean,
in 100
maybe
albums.
we don't think that, but she is like one of the most influential music.
I mean, I
people
think
of all
as
time.
a pop culture icon with everything. But we're talking greatest albums with everything out there. And this is what you're giving me top 10. Oh, number 7. Here's your boy. Good Kid, Mad City deluxe version by Kendrick Lamar.
I don't even know what that is. Does it have Humble on it? Because if so,
I don't know. It's got a minivan on the front of it.
Never heard it. I don't know. I don't know anything about music.
Okay, number 6. Songs in the Key of Life by Stevie Wonder.
There you go.
Can argue that.
Kendrick Lamar though is number 5.
Number 6, though? I don't know. Number 5.
It should just be called
Blonde by Frank Ocean.
I've never heard it.
See where I'm going with this? Okay, here I can
But
totally
it's so
get
fun
this.
because we've never heard these albums.
Here I can totally
Also, you're
get
not
this, though.
Pulling them up on the fucking screen. so
No, we're just
one-
right. We're because I mean they would probably say so. Number 4. This I can get behind.
Okay.
Purple Rain by Prince.
Purple Rain.
Great album.
Purple Rain.
Movie is a little cheesy, but great album nonetheless.
Yeah. I forgot I could have had Skylar on today.
Number
Oh, well.
3, Abbey Road by the Beatles.
I love that
One of the most overrated bands ever.
You're stupid. The Beatles rock.
Okay, this I understand.
Okay.
I'm behind this 100%. Number 2, Thriller by Michael Jackson.
Okay. And you think that's number 2?
I mean, it's one of the greatest selling albums of all time.
Stop it.
Still one of the greatest selling albums of all time.
You're dumb.
Number 1, drum roll. What is bullshit?
What is it?
The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. The number 1 best album of all time.
That's stupid.
See what I'm saying? Who put these lists together?
I mean, is Black Parade even on there?
It wasn't on what I was scrolling through. Apple Music's top 10 best albums of all time.
So here's what we're going to do, guys. I have guests lined up, but for the next 2 or 3 weeks, we're just going to pull up top 100 lists and we're going to read through them and just get angry. Okay? That's going to be the show. The Social Reel top 100 list. We're going to do movies. We're going to do
Next week,
music.
we'll do the greatest movies of all time.
Yeah. But we need to find better lists because clearly Apple's not.
I mean, Apple should be a credible source for music, but I mean, come on.
I don't know. I don't know how they get their data. So
And again, am I partial to certain albums and things? Probably, sure. But I can understand those. I mean, that was a popular album. Everybody listened to that album. But the best album of all time, over Michael Jackson Thriller. Like if Michael Jackson's Thriller was number 1.
I only know one song from the Lauryn Hill album.
Right.
No One. Or is it No One? No One.
That was Killing Me. She did the Killing Me.
Oh, then I know 2 songs.
Or was that from the Fugees? I don't fucking
I
know.
don't know. What's
Number 1, folks.
the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill? Let's see here. It's intro X Factor doo-wop that thing.
That's the song.
Lost Ones, the Zion Superstar When It Hurts So Bad. Doo-wop that thing is the song?
Yes.
How does it go?
That thing.
That thing.
Yes.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. What? Yeah, I'm right.
No
Okay.
One? No, that's fucking Alicia Keys.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm stupid. All right. Move on to the books. Let's get this going. All right.
Okay.
So I listened to, I
There we go.
processed information through this from listening to this.
This is Apple Music's 99th best book of all time.
Is it really?
I don't know.
This book is really fucking good. So this chronicles Green Day, Blink 182, My Chemical Romance, The Distillers, The Academy Is, Thursday, which I don't know if you know this, but I'm a huge Thursday guy. Look what I got. I don't know if you can see it on camera.
He got a smudge behind his ear. That's just, it's dirt. He hasn't washed
I
for
got
a
the
few days.
Thursday Dove tattooed on my ear.
That's Dove, like Dove soap. Keeps your skin smooth
And
soft.
actually, that's Jeff from Thursday on the front of the book.
Oh, yeah. Again, these are all bands that are past my life.
So what this chronicles is the bands who are considered sellout bands. Who else is in it? The
Metallica?
no Dolls, the Drive-In Dolls or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember the name of that band, but I do like them. Their hits are everywhere. And then the Academy is fuck. It's gonna bother me. Oh, fucking Jawbreaker. So it's all about these bands.
What, did you say Jimmy? This was the
Oh,
one, or
Jimmy
is-
Eat World is
Yeah.
also Jimmy Eat World is also in this. I forgot about Jimmy Eat World. I'm sorry. Jimmy Eat World's one of the most interesting chapters.
And unfortunately, we know probably a lot more than most people about them because they're from here.
Yeah. So I have that picture of them from when I saw them at Los Dos Molinos.
Yeah.
So I listened to this, and this is how I started like formulating my musical genius. Because no, it's just so much information. Pat,
You talking about the Hollywood Dolls? Is that the name of the band?
No, God dang it. That's going to bug me now. Now you're making me look it up.
No Effects.
No.
These are the bands that are listed in the.
No. So they NoFX, Fat Mike from NoFX actually started his own record company called Fat Records, and he signed a lot of these bands before they got onto major labels, and damn, I can't think of it. But if I played you the song, you would know it. You talk.
I'm looking.
No, I'm looking.
The Donnas.
The Donnas. That's it.
Oh, the what did you say?
Sellout Dolls or
Something dolls.
Yeah.
The Donnas. They had that one hit.
Well, how does it go?
You want to take it off? Take it off.
It's in every fucking movie and everything. So they're in it. And it's a really good fucking book. Like I said, it's very interesting. And they start talking about this place called the Eyeball House, which is in New Jersey, which makes me want to go back to New Jersey to find this place. How Mikey Way started out from My Chemical Romance. Like, he started out like just running errands and shit for Thursday, and then like he's like, me and my brother are gonna be in a band, and goes all into the Gerard Way stuff, him watching the towers hit the thing, and he was like, you know what, I don't want to create art anymore because this world sucks, so I'm gonna create a band, and we're gonna express our frustrations through that. And I guess he like was
It's a weird way to start a band.
huge alcoholic. Yeah, he was a huge alcoholic, like the first part of their tour and stuff. It goes through the whole like Blink-182 thing. It doesn't really get into the Travis stuff, which is fine. I read Travis's book a long time ago, and he explains all that. Like, the book kind of is like, oh, they poached him from the Aquabats. It's like, not really. The drummer left.
He was just kind of filling in with them.
He
for a
was
while.
filling in with them for a while. So, but it's just, I did not realize most of these bands all come from the like New Jersey scene. At the Drive-In, dude, fucking, they're from like New Mexico.
You realize this is just like it's like
El Paso.
It's a
Texas.
wheel. It's a wheel.
Yeah.
Because this is all stuff that like
Well,
I was like in the 90s, like when Sub Pop was a label, and Sub Pop was signing all these bands out of Seattle. You know, and these bands were doing all these
grunge,
things. And,
well, this
and
takes place like, well, I mean, it takes place not except for Green Day. Grunge is dying at this point,
Correct.
and then like, so all the A&R reps are going and finding these pop punk / emo bands.
well, it was emo, pop punk, and like alt rock.
Yeah, alt rock, but not like Matchbox 20 or shit like
That's
that.
such a good album, dude.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude, the Matchbox 20's first album is so great.
It's fine.
It's fantastic.
Okay. Anyways,
Look at the hits on that album.
Push.
More.
That's it.
3 a.m.
She must be lonely.
Long Day.
It's been a long day. Anyways,
Such a good album.
it's a good album. So, anyways, that led me into reading this book, listening to this book, from the basement, or not from the basement. Where are your boys tonight? Click it.
Oh, we're done with this one?
Yeah, we're done with this one. So, this is actually just interviews with like Buddy Nielsen from Senses Fail, Mikey Way, Jeff from Thursday, Fat Mike, the dudes from Under Oath who were like super religious when they first started out, and Fat Mike would like try to fucking get them to like break, and they wouldn't do it. How Warped Tour started. Kevin Lyman's in this. And this is where I got the deep dive for Fall Out Boy and how everything kind of like panned out, and fucking how interesting it is, and how they kind of had this battle back and forth with My Chemical Romance. And actually, Pete Wentz was in a hardcore band called Race Trader, which I will never find not funny. And then he started his own band called...
Isn't it funny how things that you do or say, or the things that you feel when you're younger, and then all of a sudden it turns into something that you're like, ooh, can't do that now.
No, Race Trader's still a band.
Are they?
Yeah, I guess...
Hugely popular.
So actually, what's funny about this book is, and they talk... Well, no, they're not popular. They're a hardcore band.
But it's Race Trader, like Trader,
No.
right? Or is it TR, like Traitor?
Yeah, yes. So, well, what it's funny is like they were saying that the scene was getting too political. Like, yeah, it's cool you're vegan, but you drive a car, and then people were just getting fights with each other because no one could be as pure as the other person, which super reminds me of today. But yeah, it goes into a lot of the Thursday stuff, the Eyeball House again. And it made me, I already love all these bands so much. I already love this stuff so much that it's just, giving me another outlet to enjoy this, and now I'm just getting super thick in the weeds with it. I don't know if you know this, but there's like a pre-hiatus Fall Out Boy, and then there's like a post-hiatus Fall Out Boy.
The drummer from Fall Out Boy played in Race Trader too.
Yes, which one?
The one they have now.
Oh, is it? Yeah. It was not Monty Mustafi.
Hurley.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, but then they started a band called like, I can't remember the name of it. It starts with an A, like Amon Amarth or something like that, but that's not the name of it. Hold on a second. I can look it up real fast.
On the fly. That's what we're getting everything on this show is on the fly today.
Yeah, for real.
Do we do prep? No.
No.
We put the pictures in.
Yeah, we put the pictures in. That's it. He was in. It doesn't even say. It just says member of Fall Out Boy, formerly of Black Cars. Oh, Arma Angelus, which I actually heard of before I listened to this thing. It doesn't have him on. Oh, it is Race Trader. Race Trader is one word.
Right.
So it's funny, dude. Yeah, apparently he was like super like fucking like hardcore, like a mouthpiece for these guys, and they started playing bass for him and just beating the shit out of everyone. He's like, I'm gonna start my own band. They're like, oh, it's gonna be super hardcore. It's fucking, he meets Patrick Stump, fucking Fall Out Boy. And all the guys from Race Trader are like, this is a pop band. And he's like, no, it's not. We're cool. And yeah, dude, fucking crazy.
It's one of those things, man.
But I think Pete Wentz is like one of those guys who plays like 4D chess because he started a live journal. Brandon Urie from Panic at the Disco sent him like shitty GarageBand files for fucking for Panic at the Disco. They never played a show. Didn't even have instruments, but they were like, we're starting a band called Panic at the Disco. We want you to listen to this. Used literally GarageBand off the Mac tools. Pete Wentz is like, I'm going to sign them. Sends them to the studio. They have no fucking idea what they're doing. The guy, like the producer calls him, is like, these guys don't even know how to plug in an amp. And he's like, yeah, just work with them, show them the ropes. Ryan Ross creates fucking A Fever You Can't Sweat Out, one of the best albums of all time.
I didn't see it on that list.
And they start touring. And then there was another emo/hardcore band called, fuck, God, why can't I can remember these things if we were just talking, but since we're on the show, I can't remember them at all. It was called like Midtown. And that's Gabe Saporta, also a friend of Pete Wentz. He started a little band, maybe you heard of them, Cobra Starship. Started it because of Snakes on a Plane. Only reason that band was started.
Gee, is that why they wear plane stuff and dance around in fucking stewardess outfits?
In the book, he explains that he wanted to create a fun band for people to dance to, and he didn't want to take it too seriously. And that's what he did.
It.
Yeah. So now I kind of want to see him again. But there's a really good song on... I actually don't know how to pronounce it, so please, if I pronounce it wrong, don't come at me. Foil de Lou or whatever, Fall Out Boy album called Nice Catch Donnie. Or What a Catch Donnie, I'm sorry. And it's Gabe Saporta, Brandon Urie.
Maybe you better learn how to pronounce it if you're doing a top fucking
I know.
album.
I'll look it up right after this. And I think it's Travis or Travi Martin from Gym Class Heroes, because guess what? Pete Wentz also is the one who made Gym Class Heroes huge. So
remember when we saw them and we were like, hey, play that one song that you guys do.
Take a look at my girlfriend. Have you ever heard Taxi Driver by them?
I don't think so.
I'm going to play it for you right after we get done with this. You're going to like it.
Oh, am I?
Yeah. I'm going to go see Captain America Night, so we have something to talk about next week. However, we do have a guest next week, so it's not really a big deal. I just want to come on here and talk to you about music and stuff like that. We had fun tonight. We were definitely going to give you a show regardless. I will be seeing Fall Out Boy on Friday. And then we will be doing a show and we will talk about it. We'll talk about how fun it was. Hopefully they'll announce something good for fucking Warped Tour between now and...
It's like the meme with the stick.
Come on, do something. Yeah, dude.
Although I was the one that was trying to talk you out of this. I was like, I don't see it
sucks
going big.
I paid $900 for fucking Warped Tour tickets and then $3,600 for when we were young tickets. So it's like...
Warped Tour started out as like all the bands that were not huge bands.
No, that's not true.
They
I'm
kind of
so
grew into
tired of
people. They
saying
kind of
that.
grew into people really liking as bigger bands.
No, but that isn't true because
Not all. They had their headliners, yes.
they had Offspring, they had No Effects, they had Rancid, they had like stuff like
right,
that.
but everything else that was secondary was all stuff that now is
But they
considered.
had
like,
a second stage for that where
I
they
mean,
also
you
had.
saw Coheed at Warped Tour. They weren't huge by then.
I actually saw Coheed at Edgefest, but yes,
or maybe that was it. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, they played and they were playing secondary stages.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, at Warped Tour.
I can't wait for Coheed. I'm excited.
I'm excited
A few
too.
months. Well, September. It's going to be a while. Anyways, going to the Innings Fest alone. If you see me there, say hi. Like you're going to do that. Oh, one thing I really want to address. I don't know how much of the show he listens to, so I'll address it at the beginning of next show too. Your friend, Retro Futures,
Retro Ventures.
Retro Ventures. Josh. He always is very nice in comments, and I really appreciate him. I don't know what he's scared of. Brother, all you need is a phone and a pair of
No. I just haven't. I talked to him.
Okay, because he's like, well, I don't have fancy equipment like you guys. And
No.
I'm
So
trying to explain to
talked
people
to
like
him that-
you don't need fancy equipment. I just wanted to say
It
it out
helps.
loud.
It does help.
It helps,
Like if you
but-
have a mic, it helps to.
But you
like,
saw when we talked to Lubermere, he
Right.
didn't have anything, and he sounded fine.
But that's what I'm saying.
and
It does help. It makes the audio sound better.
Yeah.
But we can make it work. And I told him because I was over there. I mean, a couple weeks ago,
Sucking his
and we
dick.
were talking about some stuff, and he was
me that
asking me, and I
dick,
was like,
Josh.
"Nah, you got plenty of equipment, man. The guy makes YouTube videos for crying out loud. So
Right.
you know, he's
Yes.
We'll set
So
something up. I
we
already
need
told
you
him.
on the show ASAP. I want to talk to you about.
I'd like to have
toys.
him and his wife
Like,
on
you
at the
don't-
same time.
Okay. Like a sex thing?
Jesus Christ, dude!
Oh, you can do it, but I can't.
No, they fucking that's their YouTube channel is like
It's a
the husband
joke.
and wife.
It's just a joke.
thrifting.
Well, he'll hear this. He'll get mad. Yeah, dude. I just have a bunch of toys. I want to know if they're worth anything. So
I mean, he'd probably tell you.
I know exactly. All right. So we'll get him on soon. I'm going to be doing a video Fallout Boys ranking stuff. And yeah, we're going to do that. All right. We'll see you next weekend. I'm Aaron.
I'm Scott.
Big gulps, huh? Well, see you later.
Social real.